Hi, it's Alex here from Ninja Teacher, and I'm in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. And today I'm going over to our new TEFL in Cambodia course. It's going to be very cool. I'm going to show you guys what it's like. I'm going to tell you about what this course is going to be like and how it's a great way to get started teaching English in Cambodia. I'll touch on some of the benefits of teaching out here in Cambodia, show you what it's like. I mean, you can see behind me a little bit of the streets. I'm now at the riverside here. So I'm going to jump in a tuk-tuk and head over to the school now, and I'll talk to you more in a bit.
My name is Sima.
They speak great English, and you want to be a teacher, yeah?
I
Great.
want to be a businesswoman.
Oh, businesswoman. So you got to learn English for that, right? Yeah. All right, I'm on a tuk-tuk here. I'm traveling through the city, and got my tuk-tuk driver there in front of me. And ooh, it's starting to rain a little bit, but hopefully with this shot you can see a little bit of the city around me as I'm traveling through. And so far my impressions of Phnom Penh are pretty good. I have been here once before and I enjoyed it. We just came up from Sundara, which is the beach town. It was really nice to get some sun and beach time there. But you know, this is the city, which is where a lot of the teaching jobs are. This is where our TEFL courses. The company I'm working with has a lot of schools within its network. So the great thing about the TEFL course, and it's very similar to the one we have in Vietnam, is you get a guaranteed job when you go through the course. So that is one of the biggest points of it. You get the training, you get to actually experience teaching, get valuable feedback from instructors who are experienced at teaching. So while you can do an online course, and a lot of people do that, it just doesn't prepare you in the same way, and schools don't value those certifications as much as an in-class one. And this is a 150-hour in-class TEFL course, TEFL TESOL, it's the same thing really. And the great thing about going through it is then after the course you can get a job, guaranteed job. There's a good market for teachers out here, so the placements is a breeze after the course. And the exciting thing is this course is a brand new course. It's the first one of its kind in Cambodia. And now this really goes to show what the teaching scene is like right now. It's really growing, and they basically set up this course so that more teachers will come and get trained here and then go into the circulation of teachers. Because if you watch my previous video, I talked a bit about the demand for teachers, because this country is developing very fast, and it's had a lot of turmoil in its history with the Khmer Rouge and all of that. And I went to the killing fields and saw what that was like. But now the country is really growing and it has a lot going for it. So it's fantastic to see that kind of growth, and the need for teachers is really growing. So if you want to come out here and make a difference by actually helping with the education of the youth, which is a big thing right now, you know, there's a real demand for that, to give these kids a better future. And coming out to Cambodia and Phnom Penh and doing this first of its kind course in the country and then getting a job afterwards, this is a great way to go about it. So I'm heading over to the school now. I should be there soon, so I'll chat to you a bit more when I get there. You want to say hello?
Hello.
So this is Sundara, and he is coordinating with me for the TESOL course and showing me around the school a little bit. And we're gonna just look around a bit more and maybe see some more of the students here. Ah, cool. Hello. How are you? Good. What's your name? Nice to meet you. What subject are you teaching now?
English.
English, yeah. Yeah, okay, great. Hello. How are you? Good, yeah. Hello. Hi. Yeah. Oh. Fist bump. Oh. Yeah, yeah. Nice one. Wow, that's nice. What's that in English? Spider, yeah. Here we're in a cafe area of the building where the TEFL course is run. So there's like a little coffee shop here. Some of the students come here to study and, don't worry, it's okay, and learn more, and they can get some snacks and stuff like that. And there's a little library reading room behind there. Students here are so cute, and they all just got so much energy and running around. It's really great. So this is the canteen area where the students come to get some snacks and go between classes. And you can also come here if you're on the course and grab some quick noodles or fried rice. So I'm actually on the rooftop of the school here. And how it actually works is this is a big school in of itself where lots of students come to learn English. There's an English program here, and this is where the course is also run. So when you go through the training course, you will actually be here, and the classrooms are up here on this rooftop, which is pretty cool. You see the city behind me. You can see some of the view out there. I'll show you the classroom in a bit. So the nice thing about this course is it is internationally recognized. It's Australian government accredited, 150 hours completely in class, and it's got over 8 hours of practical teaching experience where you get observed and you get feedback. So that's up to the standards of the British Council. If you come out here and you do this course, then you're going to get a great job out here, and you can dive straight into teaching straight after the course. And while doing the course, you get accommodation and you get set up here, and then afterwards you can actually find your own apartment around the city. And there's also a lot of opportunities outside of the city. So if you want to live in one of the beautiful areas like Kampot, near the beach and the provinces, there's options for that too. Or you can live out here in the city, which is like bustling, and it's got a lot going on for it, which is pretty cool. Definitely put that in my video. Alright, so now we're in the accommodation area where you'll be staying if you join on the course for an entire month. So that's one of the nice benefits, is you get an entire month worth of accommodation. And these are kind of what the rooms are looking like. So I think they said that the ones that offer the course are a little bit smaller, but so you can see what it's like, kind of nice rooms. So you got some really nice accommodation to stay in here during the course. So one of the great things about being here in this course is just getting that accommodation when you arrive. So you've got somewhere to stay for the first month while you're doing the course. And after that, you can find your own apartment. But it just takes off all of the burden of that. So it's really great to have that covered as part of the whole package. Specialty. What is this one called here?
This is fish. Fish. Flat fish. Fish, case fish.
And that was the TEFL course and the location and the accommodation. It's pretty cool out here, you know? I've enjoyed it, so what more can I say? All right, so there you have it, the TEFL in Cambodia course, the location, the accommodation, you got to see that all. And the whole package is a great way to get started because the training is really important. That was one of the things that just came up in the conversations I was having with some of the staff earlier today, was that you need to be trained to teach English. Like, it just doesn't come naturally. Just because you can speak English doesn't mean you can teach it. And even if you've just done an online course, you haven't been trained to teach. So that's something that I think people are a little bit almost arrogant about. They're just like, oh, I can speak English, that means I can go to Asia and teach English. Beautiful view of the river here behind me. We've got a nice pad here. So I think that's important, to get trained, to become confident in your teaching ability. If you haven't done a teaching certification, do an in-class one. I can't say enough about it. Being in this industry for as long as I have, it's just so much more highly valued. It's going to prepare you better, and it's going to actually help you become a proper teacher and then go out and get a good job. So the salaries out here are anything from $1,000 to $1,800 per month, which is very good considering the cost of living out here is so cheap. It's Southeast Asia. So from my experience the last few days here and from talking to people, it's very comparable to Vietnam, for example, which living costs are well under $1,000 if you live, you know, comfortably. If you throw money around like some people do, obviously it's going to go up, but this is a very comfortable salary to teach on. And the going rate is about $12 to $15 per hour. So what that means is that if you teach about 20 hours a week, which is, you know, pretty much normal going rates, normal number of hours per week, then you can make a decent salary per month and enough to live on very well, comfortably, experience the culture out here, enjoy your time out in Cambodia. And yeah, you can get apartments for anything from $200, you know, usually in a room in a house with other people, or going upwards, get a nicer place, $300 for your own place, even depends on the area and where you are. You can teach out in the different areas like Sihanoukville, where I was earlier this week on the beach. That's a beautiful spot. It'd be so chill to live out there. In the provinces, there's a lot of demand for teachers too, as well as in Siem Reap and here in Phnom Penh in the capital. So that's what we've got for you. A great way to get started teaching in Cambodia. I feel really good about this country and this place. There's a lot of warmth to the people. There's a lot of vibrance to the city. And I am really happy to start signing up people for this course. And like I said, it's really a first of its kind out here. And if you heard me talk before in my video about what happened to this country and the history of the country, then you'll know that they have a strong emphasis on education out here. It's huge, and one of the biggest reasons for that is that children want to have better futures, or their parents want them to. And English is very important for job prospects, whether it's actually going to study abroad, they need to be able to speak English very well for that, or if they just want to get a job in Cambodia, because there's so much international investment going on in Cambodia. That means that overall you have to be able to speak English to get a lot of the jobs. That's why education is so important here, and English education specifically. So for you guys, if it's something that you want to do to come out and really help grow this country's education sector, really help out with that, because it's huge. The demand for teachers here is massive. And the more I speak to people in the industry and my partners, and speaking to them, it's just completely clear that there's such a demand for teachers out here. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you, then I would recommend signing up for this TEFL in Cambodia course to get started. And we have courses running every month. And yeah, just to summarize, you get the training, certification, which is internationally recognized, accredited by the Australian government, and you get actual hands-on practice of actual observed teaching practice with feedback. And on top of that, you get the accommodation in the place that I showed you, as well as the guaranteed job. And that's great because you get placed in a job after you go through the course, and you know they'll work to find you the best job possible. But I can tell from the market here that you know, the network is really great that the school has. This is one of the biggest organizations in Cambodia, and their network of schools is really impressive. So you'll be able to get placed in a great job. And that is the package. So if that sounds interesting, make sure to send in your application, and one of our team will get back to you and set up a Skype interview to reserve your spot. So that's it from me, Alex from Ninja Teacher, and I hope to see you out in Asia. So speak to you soon. Peace.